Many as are of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
Will as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 26 and 27.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 26 and 27 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 26 and 27 be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 28.
Honorable members, I propose that the question that clause 28 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 28 be amended in the bill in clause 5, beginning the words "that person" appearing immediately after the words "provisions of subsection 1 or 4" in this section. Honorable Chair, if I read out that particular section, it is a person who contravenes the provisions of subsection 1 or 4 of this section, that person commits an offense. And so we are proposing to delete the words "that person" so that the law will read a person who contravenes the provisions of subsection 1 or 4 of this section commits an offense and is liable upon conviction to a fine or imprisonment or to both as specified in section 41(1). Honorable Chair, the words "that person" is not at all relevant in this particular law, and that's why we are now proposing the addition of "that person" so that we have a better drafting language for this particular law.
I propose a question that clause 28 be amended as proposed. Any debate? I now put the question that clause 28 be amended as proposed. Will as many of the opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 28 be as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 29, 30, 31, and 32.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 29, 30, 31, and 32 be part of the bill.
Put the question.
I now put the question that the clauses 29, 30, 31, and 32 be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 33.
I propose the question that clause 33 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 33 be amended as per the order paper. Again, this is a matter as we have debated earlier and raised as a point of concern by the Honorable MP for Homa Bay, the Honorable Peter Kaluma, on the use of abbreviations AML, CFT, and CPF to mean anti-money laundering, counter-finance terrorism, and counter purification financing, respectively. So by deleting now the use of the words "in full" to using the words of to replacing that using abbreviations, and again, without belaboring, this new abbreviations will be defined by an amendment that we are going to introduce later in this particular session by an amendment to clause 2 of the bill.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 33 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 33 be amended as proposed. Will as many of the opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 33 be as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 34.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 34 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 34 be amended as per the order paper. Again, this is replacing the words "anti-money laundering, counter-terrorism financing, and counter-purification of funds" with the abbreviations AML/CFT and /CPF respectively, as discussed earlier in the previous amendment that we just approved on clause 33.
I now propose the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed.
For the question.
I now put the question that clause 34 be amended as proposed. Will as many of the opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 34 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 35.
I propose the question that clause 35 be part of the bill. Mover.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 35 be amended in subclause 2 by reading the words for avoidance of doubt, in subclause 6 by reading the words that person appearing immediately after the words false or misleading, in subclause 7 by reading the words that person appearing immediately after words subsection 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, this is as per the explanation I've given earlier. The use of the words that person is not relevant at all to, in this particular legislative proposal. And secondly, the use of for avoidance of doubt is language that was used in ancient legal drafting language, and which is no longer used now in drafting language. And therefore, we are now proposing to delete the words for avoidance of doubt. For example, in clause 5.2, to lead a natural person shall not be liable to promote or issue a virtue asset offering in or from Kenya. And by now, after now deleting the words for avoidance of doubt, I beg to move, Honorable Chair.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 35 be amended as proposed. Yes, Kaluma.
Chair, I support the amendment. Chair, it appears the drafting of clause 35 was by a person in judicial office, or formally in judicial office. In terms of legal drafting, we don't make emphasis by starting, obligations by saying for the avoidance of doubt. We directly speak the legal position that should obligate. And so the deletion of for the avoidance of doubt will leave us with the natural person shall not be eligible to promote or issue, so that you are directly indicating an obligation and offering guidance by way of law. The others, of course, are for cleaner purposes. I support.
You support the amendment?
Yeah.
I now put the question that clause 35 be amended as proposed. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 35 as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as are of that opinion say aye? Will as many as are of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 36, 37, and 38.
I propose the question that clauses 36, 37, and 38 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 36, 37, and 38 be part of the bill. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 39.
I propose the question that clause 39 be part of the bill. Mover?
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 39 of the bill be amended in subclause 6 by deleting the words that person appearing immediately after the words false or misleading. And again, this is the deletion of the word that person because it's not relevant at all in the current and modern legal drafting language. I beg to move, Honorable Chair.
Fair enough. I propose the question that clause 39 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 39 be amended as proposed. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clauses 40, 41.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clauses 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 and 49 be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Clause 50.
Honorable members, I propose the question that clause 50 be part of the bill. Over.
Honorable Chair, I beg to move that clause 50 be amended by deleting subsection 2 and submitting therefore with the following new section 2 without prejudice to generality of subsection 1. The obligations made under this act may describe the form of application. It's quite a long amendment. Honorable Chair, I beg to move that this particular amendment be amended as per the order paper. And the reasoning is we are providing for a very comprehensive amendments to make provisions and give powers to the Cabinet Secretary so that the Cabinet Secretary is able to make regulations to operationalize this act. This bill is seeking to regulate a very new era of virtual asset ecosystem. In that regard, we are now amending the bill to allow the Cabinet Secretary to make regulations